just.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vice Chairman.
No, just that we've had a couple speakers tonight touch on the merger of the Bergen County Police Department, the proposed merger of the Bergen County Police Department and the Bergen County Sheriff's Office in relation to Rubino County. You know, one, in the budget, I've been on the fiscal committee for 2 years, and every year over the course of that process, we have reviewed all options in terms of savings. And that's always something we look at because you want to see where your options, where your flexibility is. However, the services that the county police provide do not go away simply because you move them to one department. The overhead costs involved in having officers in the police department do not go away. Your bomb squad costs, your marine units don't go away. All of the outreach that they do, as well as patrolling parks. Now, you could say, sure, we can move them to the sheriff's office. An interesting fact is police, in terms of in a budgeting matter, are a little less expensive in terms of versus a sheriff's office. Sheriff's officer, you're forced to pay Social Security tax. That's exempt, I believe, from a police department, so for a police officer. So there are some differences. Also, it's a bit of a misnomer that Union County is going to be the only county that has a countywide police department. For example, most counties have, they still have and maintain a county parks police department. Morris County, which is often brought up, they consolidated. They have a Morris County Parks Police Department. It still exists. They patrol the park. The work still has to be done because if we don't patrol those parks, they will not be patrolled by the municipalities because they have their own roads and own residents to address. We have a responsibility to those residents. Furthermore, several counties have begun looking at the countywide model. Somerset, for one, explored it and has been exploring it over the last few years about going to a regional county police force. Camden County went to a metro division a number of years ago, in a large part because of problems patrolling their largest city in the county. But additionally, they brought in other towns, and in March of this past year, they closed their county parks police department and moved it to the new county metro division police department. Our department works extraordinarily well with all municipalities and their police departments in providing emergency services and providing equipment and manpower in the toughest emergencies. And we look forward to working with all those departments, and we're doing so through the dispatch center, through the public safety department, which is with the county police, and they partner with hazmat and EMS and all these other programs that we provide, which take the burden off the municipality. So we will continue to study this. We'll continue to study all options this year and into the future. But just to simply say, well, Bergen did it. Bergen's going to find that there may be some other costs that they're not considering while doing this. And I, with all due respect to those realtors, that they came to their consensus through their process. We've looked at this issue, and we'll continue to look at it because if it makes sense for us, we'll do it from both a pragmatic standpoint and a financial standpoint. But to say that every county does it one way is not true. To say that these police departments don't exist in other counties is false and inaccurate. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.